Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Lions in this matchup, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go to work here for the first time, leading them out, the 11th overall pick of the 2021 draft, Justin Fields out of Ohio State.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And just a yard to go here on second down. And off comes to Montgomery. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families will go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
44 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
A give. This is Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Fields on first down. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the option to give to Swift here.
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's McDonald.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
And this is caught by Williams. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Out of the gun, McDonald.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. We'll check on his status when we get back.
On the option to give to Swift here.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 61 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Williams not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal. Here's the option left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Jonah Jackson, former 3rd-round pick, the guilty party.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
They go play action with McDonald.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession.
Last one showing up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy, but let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. His 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is McDonald.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake.
Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4.
Play action. It's McDonald.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Now Mason. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Here we go.
And he didn't get there. Now we're going to get a stoppage.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
A shotgun snap, Fields. This one swung out to Williams.
Fights through him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Fields now to throw.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Come on, fellas. At their own 25-yard line.
So here come the Lions now.
And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround of play. And how difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Let's get out the field, defense. 38 to Mike. Here we go, here we go. Mike 38, Mike 38.
McDonald sets to throw.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
They're going to try and throw. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McDonald to throw.
Room to run past midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
McDonald.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 26 yards.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Back to throw. McDonald steps away to his left.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, what, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Fields. They still can't get it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out now come the Lions. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Looking to throw. McDonald. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake. McDonald. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All day, baby, let's go.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg. McDonald, they'll roll him out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Bilal Nichols there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Williams. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. He'll decide to keep this once more. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10.
That one was intended for John Brown, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Reuben Foster able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, McDonald. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
On 2nd down, Williams. And take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 44. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Off the option, here's Williams.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. He was brought down by Hakeem Hicks.
On the option to give to Williams here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've lost 9 straight coming into this affair, and they've told us time and time again, and they are tired of hearing about it. Good news, they've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Now Fields. Flushed out right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. Touchdown, Chicago!
That's it, huh?
Damian Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Detroit's offense ready to take over. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance time? Find out.
Third quarter with the score Bears 31, Lions 17.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, it's McDonald. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now Williams running left. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Charles Harris showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, really about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Back to throw, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, Montgomery trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 9 yards that time.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is